What's up, everybody? Just going live here. Trying to, at least. All right. Let's do this. Going live here on, what is this? Wait, I'm already live on Instagram. I need to go live on TikTok. That's right. All right, there we go. What's up, everybody? We'll talk about programming, app development, web development, technology, everything and anything in between. Hey. Altaf, Uluish, Akraf. What's up, everybody? Feel free to ask any questions about programming, tech things, freelancing, making money as a programmer. Dishank, what's up? How do I learn AI? Start learning machine learning, just machine learning tutorials for beginners. That's just search for that. I am Neman. What's up? What's up, everybody? Emre, aka why DevSlips has been texting people today? I don't know. That's our student success team. I don't know. They reach out to everybody. Andy _Andy. Hey, sir, how was your day, by the way? It's a good day for me. Although I had to do a lot of boring stuff, legal stuff. One of the downsides of running a company that's growing is you got to do a lot of boring things you don't want to do. Do you have a programmer joke? No, I don't. I'm sorry. Just look at our memes on Instagram there. Does Firebase work perfectly with React and Vue? Yeah, I've used Firebase with React before. It's great. Should I go for cloud computing right now? I'm a MERN stack developer. Wondering what the next step should be. Kushan, it just depends what you want to do. Like, you want to make more money? Do you want to be a freelancer? Cloud computing is not necessarily going to make you more money than being a full stack developer. You know, you could surely get a certificate, AWS, and maybe go work for an enterprise company and make some more money, but that's not necessarily a progressive step. Could just be lateral. I don't know. You just got to figure out what you want to do. Is web development a good career? Yeah, it's a great career. You can make great money with it. It's great benefits depending on what company you work for, things like that. What's the future, full stack developer, or is machine learning the future? There's opportunities in both of those, my friend. Patriots or Saints? I don't follow basketball at all. Sorry. Does web development or iOS have more opportunities? There's more projects for web. iOS developers, though, they get paid more. I bought a book for HTML and CSS 3 for starting. Is that okay? That's fine. Great place to start. Sure. Android development, is that a well-paid career path? Yeah. I know Android developers who make $120,000 and $150,000 a year. So yeah. What is the first code to start learning with? Whatever you want. JavaScript, Python, whatever you want. Scope for web development. I don't know what that means. Is it necessary to have a degree to work with artificial intelligence? No. No. When AI rises to power and takes over the world, is anyone going to be like, do you have a degree? No, they're just going to do it. Hi, do you think starting with A+ is the best? I don't know what A+ is. Is that a programming language? I don't know what A+ is. How do you feel about CSS? Well, we've had our tough times together, rocky relationship. Sometimes I try to center that box inside the page and it's just 3 pixels off the line. And sometimes you just want to, punch CSS in the face, but then we get over it. We make some beautiful pages together. So scope for front-end developer. I don't know what that means. I've got no experience at a job on almost entry-level job postings, went at least 3 years. Well, no, it's all about your resume and positioning yourself to get into an interview. I have some videos I talk about how to land jobs, like on YouTube. Is it okay for me after HTML and CSS to continue with JavaScript, MySQL, and PHP? Yeah, that's a good stack. There's lots of jobs, especially for freelance stuff with that. Is it possible to learn from YouTube? Yes, it is. DevSlips, we have some free YouTube courses on there. Would you consider doing beginner tutorials for Google Ads for freelancing? So Floyd, I'm actually I just had a phone call with our VP of sales and marketing, and long story short is we're launching a program all about that and freelancing and helping people make 6 figures a year as a freelancer, purely like business and cash focus, like becoming a 6-figure freelancer, making $200,000, $300,000 a year. So we've just given the green light on that program. I'll probably make some free tutorials like for advertising purposes prior to that. But we're officially moving in that direction to launch a freelancing program where we help people make a lot of money. It's very unique. Most boot camps, including us, we help you get a job. But this particular program is all about making money in the tech space as a freelancer, like lots of money, which is exciting. Do you feel Flutter is going forward in the market? Yeah, Flutter's great. Flutter's great, especially for freelancing, because you can build both products with a single code base. Are you in the USA? Yes, I'm in the USA. I'm in Texas, Central Texas. How can I join this program? It's not out yet. It will be soon. And I don't even have a wait list yet for it. So just keep showing up here. I'll be talking about it more as the days go on. But it's only for serious people. So one of the minimum requirements to even join is you have to have had a programming job, or you have to have closed a $1,000 freelance project or more. You've had to have made $1,000 or more in freelancing. If that's not you, you can't join the program. We only want serious people who have the skills already to join the program. And then we're going to take that and help you make, $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 a year. But you have to have made some money before with a tech skill. No beginners. Tips on growing your TikTok account. Post a lot. That's all we do. Post a lot. Can we use Angular or another framework with JavaScript? Yeah, Angular or React, those are great. Is Python a great place to start learning to code? Absolutely. It's an easy language. How are you growing your TikTok account? Yeah, we're just posting a lot. That's all. Just posting a lot and doing live streams. What other stacks do you recommend to learn with Flutter? Maybe backend, like something where you can build the full stack. Maybe learn Firebase, or maybe you can do Python and Flask, or Node and JavaScript. How to master JavaScript? Do code challenges. Go to 30daycodechallenge.com. That's our challenge. For 30 days, we help you do coding challenges. You do a new mission every day. They get harder and harder. That's how you get really great with programming. What are the skills required to join? Well, so, okay, this program I'm talking about, it's not out yet. We just green-lighted it today. But it's to help people make, 6 figures plus a year. I'm talking like big dollars. And you have to have had a job as a programmer to get in, or you have to have made over $1,000 doing freelance projects. If you've never made any money as a programmer, you're not allowed in the program, because we only want people who are ready to hustle and who have the skills. If that's not you, you need to learn the skills first, the core skills, because this is about making a lot of money. Like, not just, how some people, they could do freelancing and they maybe make $4,000 here, $4,000 there. Maybe in the whole year they made $50,000, right? It's okay. We want to take that person, and help you make $200,000 a year as a freelancer. That's what we want to do. There's nothing out there that helps people do stuff like this. And I'm excited for it, because that's what I've done over the years. And I love it. There's things you can do to have success. So it's not out yet. I don't have a landing page. I shouldn't even have brought it up, because I don't have a landing page yet. I'm going to, Connor, are you watching this? Send me a note here in Slack if you are. I need to make a landing page for this where people can sign up with their email. And I'm going to put the requirements on there of what it's going to take to actually get into the program. Anyway, so that's what we'll do. What's the best? Let me just put that in Slack, Connor, so I don't forget. What's the best place to get freelance jobs? So Upwork.com for beginners. Fiverr, people have success on Fiverr, but Upwork's going to be a great place for beginners to start. You can make some money there. You can make some good money there, actually. I know some people that are making like 150 to 200,000 on Upwork. You have to get really good with the platform, and there's things you need to do. But you can also have lots of success using Google Ads and landing pages and things like that as well. I'm 34, worked in sales and business development for 10 years, want to change my career to programming. Where to start? Well, one thing I can tell you, my friend, is you can have a lot of success as a freelancer. One of the problems that a lot of programmers have getting into freelancing is they don't have sales skills. They have no people skills, and that's something that they have to develop. If you have that strong sales skills, what that means is you can become a freelancer as a programmer, and you can close these deals more so than anybody else can. So I would recommend freelancing, and I would say to you, learn web development, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, learn those skills, and you'll be set. If you want coaching and mentorship, come join the DevSlopes Academy. That's my program. devslopes.com/apply. We'll train you in all that stuff super fast. Super fast means 8 to 12 months. It doesn't mean one day. But versus learning it on your own, which could be 2 to 3 years. And we train you super fast. You should just jump into freelancing, and you'd have a head start because of all your experience. About your courses on Java, HTML, CSS, you're the best. Oh, thanks. You're the best. Are those freelancing marketplaces like Upwork saturated with programmers from developing countries? They're not. They're saturated with bad developers, and that's why it's so easy to make great money as a freelancer if you know what you're doing. I could go on Upwork and outsell anybody because I know how to do it. This is what all the saturated programmers do. They say they apply to 50 jobs and they say, "Dear kind sir, please kindly consider me. I have studied your requirement. I know that you need to build business website. I have skills in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, MySQL, and can happily launch this website for you." That's what they send to like 50 people. That's who you're competing with. I could smash that out of the water with my eyes closed. Oh my gosh, that's the worst sales pitch in the world. So that's what you're competing with. So if you can do better than that, you've got a chance. All right. In other words, bidding everything down. Yeah. They look, a lot of developing countries, they don't know how to freelance. And so they do very low prices. You don't get the quality that business. Look, I'm a business owner and I've hired many people. And let me tell you right now, first off, it's not about the country they live in or their race. Let's just throw that out the window. But it is about the value that you offer, because I have paid a lot of people, and a lot of people have failed me. And I know the ones that are good and the ones that are bad. And I can tell you, you can make a lot of money and be an amazing freelancer. I know a freelancing person in India makes about $150,000 a year only doing work for United States clients, right? You can totally do it. It's not about finding the cheapest programmer. Business owners don't want the cheapest programmer. We don't want the cheapest programmer. Crappy businesses, people who don't know what they're doing, those are the people who are hiring crummy programmers. The people who actually want real results, we're going to pay good prices. So don't look at those bottom dollar things. Don't even compete. You're not competing with that. Let them have their own world with all the business that's the people who are like trying to save a bunch of money to get something cheap and quick. Like none of that. When was the last time you heard of a success story where somebody went and got a developer for $7 an hour, built a product, and then it became a multi-million-dollar international success? Never, ever, right? So you're not competing with that because that's all junk and trash. It's junk and trash. There's a better way. There's much better ways. 4 years experiencing developing streaming apps, Hallmark, CW, HBO. That's awesome. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. All caps. Currently learning game development with Unity. How do I start freelancing with the skills I've learned enough? So there are jobs, my friend, on Upwork for games. One mistake a lot of people do when they're freelancing is, let's say somebody posts a project and they say, "I'm looking for someone to build me a game with Sprite Kit on iOS." And so you, as a Unity developer freelancer, you might see that and be like, "Oh, I don't know that," and you might pass it up. No, you need to reach out to this person because Unity can build mobile games, and you need to pitch them on how you can help them achieve their dreams. Just remember this thing. most people who hire experts, they don't have the expertise. They don't have the knowledge. They know what they want, but they don't know. Like, so when they say Sprite Kit, that's probably because they looked it up online, right? They know iPhone is Sprite Kit. They didn't know their Unity even existed, right? So it's about selling the value, okay? So anything that has a game on Upwork, you could apply for, okay? What do you think about Google courses on Coursera? Ladies and gentlemen, Coursera sucks, guys and gals. Yeah, there's some okay stuff on there, and I know because I worked with a company to put out a Coursera course. It's junk, you guys. Like, it's a great place to start if you're brand new. Sorry, I got this thing attacking my leg. It's a great place to start if you're brand new, but it's not going to look. It's not going to do anything for you at the end of the day. Like you can go on to Udemy, get a $15 course, right? Knowledge is knowledge. You need skills, you need projects, you need a lot more than just some online course. I'm not impressed with Coursera, honestly, myself. Udacity, some of their courses are crappy. Some of them are good. I took their C++ course. It was one of their very first courses. It was really good. I had my wife take the iOS program, and it was really bad. Someone else I know took the Android program. Hey, stop attacking me. And it was really bad. Oh my goodness, stop it. So yeah. Give us 2 to 3 tips on what we need to propose on Upwork. Okay, so one other thing about Upwork or reaching out to anybody is adding value to somebody. So to somebody's business, or like they need to see the value. They don't care about the technologies, right? So let's say that somebody says, hey, I need a WordPress website for my business. So maybe you're not even a WordPress developer. Maybe you're just a full stack developer. So what you do is you've kind of found your niche. So let's say as a developer, you say, I help people create highly performant sales pages. So you say, hey, Jennifer, I see that you need a website for your beauty products because you're selling them online now with ads. That's what you mentioned in there. So what I do is I help businesses like you. And you're sending this in a video, a Loom video. I help businesses like you, Jennifer, launch websites, sales pages, okay, in 48 hours that they rank in the 95th percentile on Google Speed Checker. And that's really important, Jennifer, because if your website ranks lower, like a lot of WordPress sites do, then your ad costs are going to go up. You're going to spend a lot more money, and your customer acquisition is going to go up, which is bad for business. So I will help you launch that. We integrate with Stripe and this payment provider and this payment provider. You get a contact form, and you get maps on there. Or if it's a restaurant, we have DoorDash integration. You get all of this, whatever, in 72 hours. I'd love to chat with you about this and how we can help your business be successful. And then that's what you do. Notice how I didn't mention PHP, MySQL, WordPress, really, I pointed out something that's weak about WordPress sites is that they're slow, but she needs something. She knows it's WordPress because her girlfriend told her you should look at WordPress. Everyone's using WordPress right now. It's really amazing, right? You know how that goes. Forget WordPress. And then you pitch something for their business, and then you deliver it. So there's some tips right there. That's how you close deals. Nobody who works for $7 an hour is doing that. Any hardware requirements required for programming? I mean, not really for web development. If you are doing Android, you're going to want a machine that's got like 8 to 16 gigabytes of RAM at least. Give yourself a good terabyte of hard drive space. An iProcessor 7 Plus for sure for Android. iOS, you need a Mac. Any Mac will work. All right, let's go look at the tube. I haven't looked at the comments here. I'm new to program from Kenya. Your tips are helpful. Okay. If we want to approach funding as a beginner for a food delivery app, what's different in your app from the rest can you do differently? So first off, we have to take a step back. This is just me. I do not believe in getting money for something that you haven't built yet, that has not been proven. As an investor, I mean, it's just me, not everybody. I would never invest in a company that hasn't proven itself. If you don't have users or making money, I wouldn't invest in you. Now, yeah, sure, Instagram didn't make money, but in the beginning they acquired users. All right, they had proof before Facebook bought them, for $1 billion or whatever. I'm just saying, you're talking about, what's different about your app. Okay, yeah, knowing what's different is important, but here's the thing. You need to prove what's different through your sales, through your users, because if you have data, you can go to anybody. If someone says to you, what's different about your app from someone else's app, you can literally say this. You can say, John, that's a great question. Let me tell you a secret, nothing. Like, this app is nothing, but I'll tell you what, we are way better at sales and marketing than this other company. And look at how many users we have. Look how active they are. We project 35% increase year over year. Is our app crazy or innovative or different from anything else? Well, just slightly. Here's some of the different things, but that's okay. We're on track to do great. That's what matters. What's different before an app's even created doesn't matter. I would never invest in an app based on an idea alone. Like some people do because they have money to throw away. I wouldn't. I would never do that. And me as a creator, I would never go seek money until I'd proven it to myself, getting users and stuff. So to answer your question, if you have money and users or users, use that as a data point and say, this is what we're doing. We've got 50,000 active users that spend over 2 minutes in the app. All we have to do is turn on ads and we'd have this much revenue, or we can do this and that. Like, if you have real numbers to work with, it's a really easy question to answer. Hola, amigos y amigas. Bienvenidos, Q. Guys, I can't answer all these questions. I'm sorry. Do you have any planned in-person boot camps? Not anymore. We've done those in the past. Those days are gone. How many years can it take to get job ready for website development? 8 to 12 months. Oh my gosh, why are you attacking me so much? Okay, 8 to 12 months. If you're spending about 3 hours a day, that's what we have our students do. 8 to 12 months. Okay. If you're spending 3 hours a day learning and coding. I'm trying to implement real-time sync on a note-taking app. What type of knowledge do I need to apply that? Rita, I recommend Firebase. Firebase real-time database. Go look that up. Firebase real-time database. You can implement a solution for iOS, Android, and web where everything syncs up instantly. It uses sockets. Show us how to do what you do, make a program and sell. I know that's a whole different subject that I'd love to teach you about someday. It's outside of the scope of DevSlopes, how to make online content and sell it. Where can we find a solid front-end dev to join our startup? So I always hire people I know. I make connections and I hire people I know. Every time I've ever hired a random person, they never work out, ever. It's always people I know, people in my network. So, meet people, go to join developer groups, get involved in developer communities, make connections, things like that if you can. Otherwise you're just like everyone else, right? You got to go post on LinkedIn, got to go post on Indeed, pay for those job postings, interview random people. I hire people that I can trust. This may sound weird, but so sometimes, if you hire like people who are highly religious, they tend to be very faithful to you. Like, I don't know, like that's a good way to look too. Like, find people that are of your same faith or other faiths. I found those people can be very awesome to work with. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that these days, but those are a few suggestions. Okay. Sorry, Instagram. I'm sorry, Instagram. I can't look at all those comments. I'm sorry. I missed them all. I love Android apps, so can I continue by Kotlin? Yep, do Kotlin for sure. Give us some advice about selling ourselves as developers when getting a job. So differ. It's all about the resume or the CV, okay? That's how you get in. That's the key to the interview. And when you're in the interview, you need to be honest. You need to show value. Don't be nervous. Like, forget about getting the job. Just tell yourself you're going to lose the job, and then go in being yourself. Like, talk about your skills, like the things you can do. Be confident in what you know and the things you don't know. Say that you don't know them, and you just try and try again and get better at it, and you'll get a job. You know, it takes 10 to 15 interviews to get a job. But to get noticed, you have to have the perfect CV or resume. And if you don't know how to do that, I have a training on that on YouTube. DevSlopes, you type in DevSlopes podcast resume. And I talk all about how to enhance your resume to get noticed. You're considered joining my boot camp. What's different? So we're a coaching program. It's a little bit different. We work with you and mentor you and coach you until you have a job. That's the big difference. So yeah, we teach you content like a lot of schools do. We grade your projects, which a lot of schools don't do. We have professional developers look at your code and actually give you video feedback. But most importantly, we coach you and mentor you until you have a job. Boot camps are 16 weeks on average. That's not enough time to get a job. It takes 8 to 12 months to get a job. We all know this. It's a dirty secret that the boot camp industry doesn't like to tell anybody. 8 to 12 months is what it takes to get a job. We work with you until you have a job or until you're making money. So that's the difference. Coaching and mentorship until you have success, not just for 16 weeks. And we're cheaper than boot camps with all that stuff. Java or C#? I love C#. I like it way more than Java, personally. That doesn't mean anything. I'm just telling you. Most effective way to learn coding by yourself: build projects, a passion project, something that you love. It'll help you learn really fast. What's the cost of your coaching program? You just got to go to devslopes.com/apply and chat with the team. I'm not allowed to talk about any of that stuff, but almost everyone who applies can get in if they pass our quality requirements. We have got payment plans, financing, payment options, etc. Super easy to get in. So I just work here, ladies and gentlemen, and send people to my enrollment team to chat about stuff. So devslopes.com/apply if you're considering or just want to ask questions. Just get on the phone, a Zoom call. We'll go over all that stuff. What do you think about Flutter? I think it's great. I think it's amazing, actually. Definitely worth investing in if you want to do freelance mobile app development or you're building a product. What's up, everybody? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap this up here. I do these meetings Monday through Friday at 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you'd like to work with me and my team in coaching, learn iOS development, Android development, or web development, and we actually work with you to get a job until you have the job. You never get kicked out. That's devslopes.com/apply. I will personally coach you and yell at you and help you have success. Thanks, everyone, for being here today. And